this message and
Doc's
theme.
living in Olzebek now.
Who is he now? How convenient. This message of heroism and stuff. Heavy wild arms too. What it means to be a hero, etc. I'm down with it. Hey, what's up, Doc?
You're looking good, Doc.
You aren't looking too good yourself, though. I've been wondering when you'd show up. So, what is it? I don't know what you're struggling with, but just spit it out. That's the reason you've come here, isn't it?
I can't keep any secrets from you, can I? So, the truth is...
I see. So everyone comes to you asking for your help.
I don't mind being relied on. I mean, I'm happy to help. It's just that...
They take it for granted because you're a hero. That must be tough. I don't blame you.
I just don't understand. Renans hate me without question, while Danans call me a hero. Who in the world am I?
We spend such a long time as slaves. In some ways, I suppose we're still trying to get free. Listen, Alphen. How many hands do you have?
Hands? Well, I have 2.
And how many things can you hold at once with those 2 hands? You think the blazing sword can hold hundreds or thousands of things at once just because he's a hero? Nonsense.
Well...
All they see is the legend. They can't tell the difference between Alphen the person and Alphen the blazing sword. That's your real problem, isn't it? So you need to tell them. Remind them that you only have 2 hands.
Are you saying I should abandon people even when they're asking for my help?
Not at all. You want to help everyone. That's a great mindset, and there's nothing wrong with it. However, in order for you to meet everyone's needs, you would have to grow 1,000 hands. No, even 1,000 wouldn't be enough. You'd still miss something, and the people would still complain. All you can do is choose what's important to you. What will you do with just those 2 hands of yours? You are the one who decides, Alphen. Not the people, not the blazing sword, but you.
I decide. I decide for myself. I do.
Oh, this isn't voiced. You're not gonna ask anything? You're the one who should be giving me an answer. However, looks like you've realized something. Yeah, but I still haven't quite made sense of it myself. Then let's rest here for now. You can think about it overnight, no rush. Rest at the inn in Ulzebek. Why do they keep doing that? Are there side quests to do? Oh, they won't even let me fast travel, so that's a no.
Being used as housing for Renans, so we can't go in.
The Renans there must be living pretty rough.
They say it's temporary until they can relocate to Pelegion, at the very least. I hear it's been improved quite a bit since Doc and I lived there.
I wonder if we're gonna get to go to Pelegion. That's the last realm we haven't been to. Is our new house done yet? I feel like we've been waiting for a long time already. I wonder if the well is finished yet. The water over there isn't very clean. We're short on manpower and materials. Sorry, but you'll have to wait a bit longer. He's getting a lot better, but our daily lives aren't quite there yet. We've been holding out for so long, we'll just have to wait until the Crimson Crows do something about it. It's an answer for your own sake. Take your time, put some real thought into it. What a guy that Doc is. Oh wait, side quest. I didn't report this yet. We took care of the Zoogles around Fagan Ruins. You did. Thank you for your help. Now I can safely gather more Renin clothes. So, mind if I ask something? What is it? I've been thinking about what you meant about not being able to place it there anymore. Were you talking about leaving food in front of the ruins by any chance? What? How did you? There were scraps left by Zoogles in front of the ruins. It wasn't like feed or anything, it was obvious human food. Plus, there's gotta be some reason Zoogles keep gathering there, right? Makes sense. That's uncharacteristically clever for you, Law.
Hey!
Hey, it's not uncharacteristic. You're right, though. I was leaving food there for the Renans who live in the lower areas. Lower areas? What do you mean? Some Renans from Vicent went to check on the people living in the ruins a while ago. According to them, the Renans living in the ruins have a social hierarchy that determines where people can live. Higher-ranking Renans live in the upper area with less damage, while the lower classes live in the more ragged section below. Those with power controlled those without power. Even after the Dan liberation, the Renans have recreated the same system amongst themselves. Yep, I didn't know about it, so I was surprised, and it really got stuck on my mind. So I started leaving food there sometimes, in return for the clothes, I guess. I see what you're getting at now. Pretty strange, isn't it? Feeling sorry for the people who caused us so much suffering. No, it's not. It's not strange at all. I think we need more people like you in Calaglia in the future. People who extend a hand to someone in trouble, no matter whether they're Danon or Renan. I sure hope people will do that. Thank you.
Law.
You really helped out a lot this time, Law. This time. Don't you mean as always?
Walls have been torn down and the worlds have become one, but people still divide themselves.
With Zoogles gone, I'm bringing food to the Renans in the ruins again. This time I'll be sure to wrap it securely. Danon, Renan, I hope the days of anyone facing oppression are over soon. You and me both, my guy.
Some do, but not everyone. Take that tailor, for instance.
You're right. As long as there are those who try to join hands together, we can move forward, even if only one step at a time.
Every little bit helps. Whoa, it's really the Blazing Sword. Man, you're so awesome. More astral energy here. Look at my new outfit, isn't it pretty? I know there's a lot going on with Mozgul and Zoogles, but if the Blazing Sword is here, there's nothing to worry about. Ah, the Blazing Sword and his crew. You're not just passing by without staying here, are you? Good morning. So, did you figure things out? I think so. I want to speak to everyone. Everyone. The Crimson Crows and the people who live here. I want to tell them too. Actually, they're the main ones I want to tell. In my own words. If that's your answer, then there's nothing for me to say. Let's ask Nate to gather everyone for us. Best of luck, Alphen.
What's going on?
I don't know, but it's gotta be something big. That's the Blazing Sword, you know.
Everyone, listen. I once fought with my friends against the Renan Lords. I did so because I thought it was the way to save everyone. I always thought that I had an obligation to fight, to help those unable to fend for themselves. But I realized I was wrong. I can certainly fight to some extent, but I'm still just a human. I'm not a god or a hero.
What are you saying?
No way! You mean you're not going to help us anymore?
That's not what I'm saying. I want to do all I can. But not because I'm some hero. Not because anyone told me to. I want to do it because I choose to. Even so, there's a limit to what I can do. And that's why...
You're saying you'll be a hero who helps when you're truly needed.
Nath.
When Zephyr died, we foisted that responsibility entirely on you, rather than sharing the burden. Eventually, you'll be gone. Just like Zephyr. Everyone dies in the end, whether they are a hero or not. We need to learn to fend for ourselves and not rely entirely on you, or on any individual for that matter. Am I right?
Right, exactly. I believe that is the path to real, lasting freedom. For all of us. But each and every one of you will need to work together. I'm asking for your help.
You heard him. The time for depending completely on others is over. From here on out, we have to find ways to do whatever we can on our own. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll be fine. Go ahead and leave the rest to us. You focus on yourself. I'm sorry for burdening you with so much up until now.
Thanks.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I guess in the end, it seems I was bound by the word hero myself.
You freaked me out when you suddenly decided to talk to everyone on your own like that.
Those who depend entirely on others cannot truly call themselves free. A good lesson that we all should keep in mind.
The people here will eventually understand. I really believe that.
If everyone can learn to truly think and decide for themselves, I think they'll start seeing a lot of things differently. And hopefully, one day, they'll realize that the differences between Danins and Renins don't matter at all.
So then, now that you've decided to follow your heart, what do you want to do next, Alphen?
I want to find Nazamil. I'm not sure what she's going through, but I can't help but feel like she needs us. But first, I want to go to Niez.
Yes.
I want to speak to the people in different cities like I did in Olzebek. I'll start with Niez. I'll start sowing the seeds in every town, so that maybe, one day...
That's quite an undertaking. Difficult for a hero, let alone one man.
Well, I guess we'll just have to lend him a hand then, won't we?
Niez it is then.
Unlike Ulzebek, both Danins and Renins live in Niez. How do you plan to start?
Good question. Do you think we should talk to people separately or together?
Separately would raise questions. I believe at the same time is better.
I wonder how people in Niez have been doing since we left.
People often need some sort of impetus to change their ways. In that sense, I doubt much has changed.
What the heck? Why does this have Shion's face on it? Rimwell and Kisara? Are there like character side quests in this game? Point is, we have a lot of side quests to do before going back to Niez.
Yay!
Claglio, come on in. It's you, Alphen. Oh, this is cool. I remember this kid.
Hey.
You're looking well cool. Helping out the shop today.
Yeah!
You know it. Gladys's donuts are so popular, we've been swamped. You guys here to buy some?
Yes.
Absolutely. Not a moment's hesitation. Still, it looks like Gladys's donuts have become a local delicacy. Oh, we're thriving thanks to the recipe you gave us. Guardeno drops by from time to time, too. So think about making sure we follow the recipe to the letter. That's a first-rate gastronomist for you. He wants to see for himself that his flavor's being reproduced. But then just like that, he'll run off somewhere. The gastronomy, it calls to me, he says. Still, he's the reason more people can fry donuts these days.
Nice.
How wonderful. That means a tasty donut's always a stone's throw away now. I actually got a bit of a problem, though. We actually have a caravan going to sell Gladys's donuts outside of Calaglia. We also got him to start harvesting wheat all over Calaglia. Sounds like less of a problem and more of a good thing to me. It would be if not our caravan being attacked by Zeugles in the Iglia Waste. The caravan happened to toss some donuts, which caught the Zeugles' attention and got them chowing down. That gave the caravan a chance to slip away. Right, too bad about the lost product, but at least they made it back in one piece. Since then, the caravan's gotten into the habit of tossing donuts if a Zoogle attack looks imminent. And now the Zoogles have taken a liking to them and attacked the caravan specifically to get the donuts. It's bad for the caravan and bad for business. They've snatched over 100 by this point.
That can't be.
How awful. That's 3 full days worth of snacks. What? Only 3 days?
Alphen.
This is a serious problem. We have to do something now.
Right.
Yeah, let's take care of the Zoogles. Thanks, Alphen. But be careful, Zoogles are dangerous. A donut-fueled town revitalization.
Sacrificing donuts. Unforgivable.
What's up with Shion?
Hell hath no fury like a hungry Shion.
Unforgivable, man. I don't know what's up with those character envelopes, but we'll do those. Let me do this first, and then we'll see what those character envelopes are about. I'm guessing like characters are gonna have their own like side quests, like Tales of Graces.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
If that's what it means, then I'm incredibly down for that. Because in Tales of Graces, they each character got their own side quests, and that's how you got their level 4 Mystic Art. I wonder if there are going to be new Mystic Arts for this DLC. I kind of hope there are. Part of me feels like there isn't going to be, but I kind of hope there are. That'd be really cool if they added a Mystic Art for everyone, or at least like some kind of new art, maybe. I'd take a new art over anything, if not a Mystic Art entirely. Hey, punch. Heaven's a golf seal. You're in my way.
Can you take care of them?
And get broken. Oh, you're weak to dark. Sucks to be you.
Actually, perhaps ground is more appropriate.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
No, come here. Tornado Drive.
I'll leave it to you. More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down.
On the ground.
Now much longer to go.
Oh, that one's super dead.
Let's do this together, Alphen.
In a bind.
Tornado drive. Do it.
Nicely done, Shion.
You expected any less?
I sure did.
Punch.
Demon Fang.
Take this.
Taking storm!
Spirit within the soil.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
Oh, there's still one more. I thought we were done. On the ground. Well, this is an ambush. That's why. It makes a lot more sense.
The further away, the better. You and I both.
Negative gate. Far enough.
You have such an incredible technique.
Brute force is nothing without elegance of form.
I don't know if I'd say nothing. Do it! Kisara, frozen!
Hammer.
How many of these things are there?
All right. That should do it for the Zoogles.
Let's let Cole know we're done.